those small moments. Like finding 20 bucks when you're running late to work. Or getting that one curly fry. Hearing your favorite song when you are stuck in traffic. And some moments you just can't explain. On TikTok, this kind of stuff happens every single day. Just real people, real videos, and make your day. TikTok.
Set. Check. Hey, tight. Check the backer.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a former Buckeye back home. It's Carlos Hyde. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Watch twins. Watch twins. 58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike. I'm going to lose one.
Here's Watson to throw on 3rd down. Going deep for Hop. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 46 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Mayfield now. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And this is caught at the 20. A
Fucking
big play
serious,
that
man.
time for Cleveland. 49 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Hurry, hurry. Run. Mike. Hey.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 22-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. We got it. That's it.
And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Ricky. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Watch the run.
From the gun, here's Watson. Fells has it, left side. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Set. 19. Mike 53. Mike 53. In the park. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Let's go. Mike 53. 53. Mike. Here we go, D.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And he fires one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Watson on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Watson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Barkevious Mingo in that time on the tackle. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. On first down, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now operating from the dome. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Watson, a final shot before break. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Charles, a little league-wide news as the Browns were taking care of the Jets on Monday Night Football Week 2. We got word that Dolphins safety Minkah Fitzpatrick continuing the exodus from Miami. He was traded to the Steelers in exchange for a first-round draft pick next spring.
And that means Miami is exchanging a 1, Minkah Fitzpatrick, who they use that to acquire, for a 1 next spring. And how valuable will that pick be? Well, the Steelers are 0-2. Ben Roethlisberger's out for the season. This could turn out to be a high #1 pick because the Steelers have been struggling this season. Lit up
nigga is getting rewarded for making the wrong read, yo.
We could have a Steelers team that could turn into a top 10 pick for the Miami
Dolphins.
Man,
getting rewarded making the wrong read. Where's the skill at, man? Nigga is making the wrong read. He's getting rewarded.
Hey, alert!
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh,
I dropped the interception. Yo! Bro, this game, dog. Come on, man. Y'all drawing.
Switching gears for a second, Charles. This last week has not been kind to quarterbacks who are toward the end of their career. You think about Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, both with injuries, and then Eli Manning, he's heading to the bench.
Maybe we look at it as a collective passing of the torch, not in a way that anyone really wants when you're talking about Brees and Roethlisberger due to injury. I expect Brees to be back before this season is over and play. Eli, it'll be interesting to see what happens with him. Will he accept that role as the #2? Will someone else in the league want Eli Manning to quarterback for them? But overall, think about who's still left out there. The Tom Brady's of the world, we're seeing a lot of his guys maybe start to transition.
Hey, Haywood!
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Bro! Dog, I'm about to break something, dog. I'm really about to break something, bro. Yo! Bro,
his first catch, and it's a
dog,
pretty big
what a skill. It ain't no skill in
on
this shit,
3rd
bro.
down.
It ain't no skill, bro.
5 straight completions here in this second half.
It ain't no
1st and 10.
Yo, it ain't no skill. Look at this. He about to score. It ain't no skill, bro. That is the 4th wrong read he making. He got rewarded, bro.
31 yards there on a first
Yo!
down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Dog, 4th wrong read. 4th bad read, he got rewarded, dog. Dog, this is crazy, dog.
Bringing up 2nd down.
Make the wrong read, I dropped the pick. Like, come on, man.
The drive has been strong, but now it's
not getting penalized with nothing.
Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
This shit is crazy, dog.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field.
Hold
to
this
give him
nigga
some
to 3. I'm
space
going to
to
score.
cut to the outside
Hold him to
and have
3.
that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
I am
They'll
supposed
say
to
no
leave.
gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd
Nigga
and
made
goal.
4 wrong reads, bro.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. Seibert's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Again, it's Miller. Oh, the hurdle. Oh, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Miller. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
On 2nd down, it's Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Duke Johnson, 36 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Important extra point up and through, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I've been home all day, man. I came down, made a perfect drive. Type shit.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch 85.
Hey, orbit. Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
This shit
The
is
guy's
bad.
man complete. And now off to the races.
This
down
nigga,
right
dog.
side.
There's no skill in Madden, bro. It's damn, dog. There ain't no skill, man.
Kareem Hunt, 81 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
You got three. Three down.
Here's Chubb to try to
Ain't
run
no
it
skill
in.
in this shit, dog.
And he is not going to
This
make
is
it.
annoying.
So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown.
Nigga throw
as
a
it'll
cross
remain
body
5-point
wheel
ball
route,
game.
bro.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He hurdles him.
Should get a gold medal for that one.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
No chance. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Let's go, Hattie. Let's go, Hattie. Let's go.
He'll look to throw.
Give me some.
And, oh, a
I'm
crusher
done.
there as it's
I'm
Harris.
done. I'm done with this game, dog. This shit, I'm about to break something, bro. I'm about to break something, dog. I'm about to break something, dog. I'm about to break something, bro. I'm about to break something. I swear to God I am, dog. Bro, I swear to God I am, bro. I'm about to break something, dog. Oh, my
Picked
God.
up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Dog. Shit, corny, bro. They gonna really just hold me like that, dog.
What?
Set. 180.
What happened?
And bring it. Check 15. Check
What happened? What happened?
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Coming for you, son.
And
Yeah,
he
drop
hit
another
as he
interception,
releases
man.
it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him
I
a little
dropped
bit because it
another
nearly
pick,
got to
dog.
him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead,
crazy.
they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring
I
up here
dropped
at
a
a
fucking
3rd
another
and 8.
interception, dog. Losing to this weak ass nigga.
Here's Mayfield.
This nigga is ass, bro. When I'm
I'm
losing
not
to
quite
this
sure how to
nigga.
judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a
He's
tough
getting
game.
hold,
The
dog.
Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Yo.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Alert 3. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53. I'm 26. I'm going back to you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
First down. Reset. 19. High 31. We own it. We own it. Put it towards down. He's coming.
Now Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Watson now to throw. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
He's back to throw. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 58, the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
31.
58, Mike.
Now it's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
three. Mike, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Woo! Kill.
One last throw here for Watson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
How many fucking interceptions did I drop? Bro, this nigga, dog. Let me see this shit. Let me see this shit, dog. There it is. Look at this shit. That is my user. Oh, come on, man. Fucking garbage, dog. Please leave me up, dog. You're the bum niggas. This shit is crazy, dog. Losing to the weak niggas, dog. Should blow my shit. So I dropped like 4 interceptions, bro. That shit is crazy. I get a turnover every game. And Madden just let that nigga play a perfect game, bro. That shit don't make no sense, dog.
Yep.
Bro, I just broke something else in my crib, dog. Bro, this nigga really just threw like 4 picks, bro, and they made me drop them all, bro. Then that's
Yeah, I saw the last one with JJ Watt.
Dog, I don't get shit like that, bro. Dog, that shit just made me hot, bro. I'm gonna lose my next game, bro. He basically played a perfect game against me, bro. I didn't get rewarded with shit that game, bro. I didn't get rewarded with nothing, bro. Fuck out, bum ass 3 played a perfect game against me. Niggas do 7 for 15. Let's play a perfect game, bro. This nigga doing? Yo, you know how many interceptions this nigga threw, bro. I sent the blitz at this nigga, bro. Put a vert hook on purpose for a post route. Nigga threw it right at me, bro. Eric Reed. Bull Reed from the... What's the name? Made me drop this shit, bro. End up scoring that possession, bro. So I'm making the right chess moves, not getting rewarded with shit. I want to get the Cowboys. Come on. One thing I like, I just don't know what I'm doing in that scheme, bro. I like that play Salim, bro. That shit kills the man, bro. You have to put a cloud flat over there. I'm gonna make sure I win this shit right here. And should I pick Oakland? If I pick Oakland playbook, what do I got in there? If I pick Oakland playbook, what do I have in Oakland for passing? I don't like trips. Damn, if I pick Oakland, what do I have in there? The fuck do I got in Oakland? That's my main playbook. Let's see, son. I should pick that Jags playbook again. No, I'm gonna make sure I'm winning this shit right here. I'm gonna make sure I win this again. That shit, bro, losing.
Cool off. Shit, I know. Trust me. If anybody know, I know.
Losing to a bum ass nigga, bro. And it's the fact they don't rematch, bro. Bro, I swear to God, I was gonna beat that nigga, bro. He wasn't gonna score a touchdown, bro. Nigga just running random plays, just played a perfect game against me, bro. I didn't get rewarded with nothing, bro. That shit crazy, dog. It's the drop interceptions, dog. Putting a vert hook, bro. I sent the blitz at him, bro. He's going to panic and throw it to the backside slant. I know what's going on. Everybody do it, bro. They made me drop the pick, bro.
This crowd
Come on, bro.
cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about
ready
it ain't no
for skill, bro.
As the Texans get set to match up with the Dallas
I'm putting the right moves. I'm not getting rewarded, bro. They got to make Madden where if I'm putting that zone there, you throw it there, bro. 9 out of 10 it's a pick, bro.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in
Houston. You make the right move, you getting rewarded, bro. I would love this game 10 times more, bro. I made the right move, boom, finally did it. Shit crazy, dog. Sent the blitz at him, bro. Baited him to throw the slant, bro, and it worked. That shit crazy, dog. Make sure I win this. This nigga he just want to run the ball. That's all he want to do. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
All right.
Ambush shooting in Kensington. That gunman is one of
back, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check 48's the mark. Time to go. Night, night. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Cloud. 48.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On second down now. It's Miller, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Watson. On the left side, this is Stills. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time. Lamar Miller. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, it's Miller. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Picking plays. I don't even mean to pick the play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Stay with your man.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
There we go. Count. 180. There we go. 54. 180. 186.
On second down, Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a score. First half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Go, get out there.
On third down, Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Running with Elliott. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Hey, 47. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Elliott stays on his feet, and he's going to be met at about the 43. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, I like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up third down.
On a quick hike, and run on run vertical.
So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
What did we do against us? What did we do?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Switch.
Now Elliott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. He sets to fire. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 47 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. A first down carry now for Miller. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Mike 54.
Throwing on third down, Watson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's get off the field.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Yeah, this guy
That's
holds me,
Kiki
dog.
QT complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Alert! Go. 54. Mike, 54.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
54 is Mike.
3rd and 2. Watson under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Watson now to throw. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, Mike, 54. Good. Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check, clutch. Kill. We're going to 54. 1 here. He's checking crack.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Watson on 3rd down.
Had the touchdown. Oh, I had the touchdown. Oh, I had the touchdown.
My, oh, my, they've had some success bringing off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Prescott completes it right side to Cooper.
Don't do that, Madden.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Prescott to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Come on, Madden, give me some whole shit. Come on. Give me some whole shit. One time. Come on. Give me some whole shit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
Stick knocking it down,
more likely to take the knee and let the clock run out. I could have I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime,
come on, man. I deserve ball.
See if they are in line with Charles Davis. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Wayne tight. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Go, get out there, get out there.
They'll go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
47. What we got? We're going to 54. Right here. You go tight. Under. Everybody kill.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. This one caught left
soft
side by
spot
Cooper.
right there.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. I know they may want to go for this, but the smart play probably to punt it, even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all game. And this is a defense that's held the score down, kept it tight, kept you right in it, and they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game.
4th down, Prescott.
Let's fucking do. That is defense.
Intercepted.
That is defense, man. I'm a defensive player, man.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
It's our field. Hey, it's all around. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now Watson, his first throw of OT. And this one complete to Will Fuller. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Still in the pocket.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Out of the gun, Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Check 99. Check 99.
On 4th down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. Well, when they kept the offense on the field, you saw the face I made looking at you like, what are they doing? How did they do that?
Yeah, that's almost a miracle, isn't it? Because the two of us have talked to play callers, and every time we talk to them about going for it on 4th and long, they give us that same look you just gave me. And they always say, I don't have that call on my play sheet, Hoss. We just don't have that one. Well, apparently he did, and they got it.
And in overtime. Wow. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and a timeout. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it, so definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here.
Yo, we are getting a lot. Wait, what you doing? You watching the Boise State game?
It's a win for the Texans as we say so long.
Why are you getting a lot?
Yeah.
Bro, I was looking shaky.
Yeah, you're looking real scary, spicy.
Bro, it's that, bro. Because my reads ain't sharp in that shit. You put your bet in on that Boise State game?
Yeah.
You think it's 30?
0-0. They just run the ball down their throat. The 3 fullback dive, back to back. The Boise State gonna adjust, bro. We got to be known for our defensive line, bro.
Almost lost that fucking game.
Known for our linebackers and defensive line, bro. We gonna handle these guys in there. No way. No way they score. Impossible. They might get 3. Score? Nah. Won this game by 10. Triple. Not losing to the man in the hand. Better not hand it off though. Oh my. We're not losing to no bull named Hamlin, bro. Come on, bro. He's not built for this level of play.
That's your shit.
That's a wide open touchdown. Too. God damn. What the fuck is he doing? God damn, he's wide open. You're not built for this level of play, bro. A different type of level of play, bro. You in Boise, you playing on that blue.
Talk your shit.
Who you pitching to, bro? You not getting there first, dummy. Sit down. Talk that shit, dummy. Don't go for it. They ain't smart. Not a smart idea. They gonna go for it. It's college football. I don't think he built for this level of play. I was gonna let another fullback die, man. I'll tell you that. He coming out. Talk that shit, dummy. They don't got faith in him. You're not going for it. Niggas are scared. Yeah, that's it. That shit. Let it go, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall. Yeah. Now we gonna go down here and score, dude. You feel me? Like, bro, I know my squad, man. You know, just a couple little tweaks, and you know, we got going there, you know. I'm going that wide out.
Why out? That don't save me the game.
You had a couple touchdowns, you missed.
Oh, the bus is coming in.
One joint, you throw it to Fuller. Nobody came in on the blitz, bro. I know probably in game he probably felt like some heat, but nobody came in on the blitz, bro. It was straight.
No, cause I seen he sent 5. It just didn't come in. When I hiked the ball, I see the nickel blitz is blitzing. I'm like, oh, he must be sending heat. He's blitzing. But no, I had time.
It was 1-on-1 with. Well, it was 2. It was 2. It probably was a zone over there. Actually, it probably was a deep pass. I don't even know if it was a deep pass or he was manned up. I think he had one man on him, and then he had that Fuller wasn't obviously manned up. Boom. It probably was a soft spot. Actually, now I think about it. Boom, and then you had that. What's his name? DeAndre Hopkins coming on a post. If he'd have waited one more second, he'd have came right over. Would have been a touchdown.
You know
You
how that
watch,
shit is.
you'll see it. You'll see it later.
I gotta get my offense right, man. I'm just trying shit.
Excellent customer service every
I
time.
don't know. It's hard that really
No,
was passing like a.
That Jags on his guys don't have the energy to sit there and watch that shit.
If I met another veteran and they were with another insurance company, I would tell them, you need to join USAA because they have better rates and better service. We're the Gomez family. We're the Rivera family. We're the Kirby family.
I wanna run trips. That's that blitz.
Quote today.
I need to see Boise State score so I can feel a little happy. At least three. For a little, for everything going as it's playing. Louisiana and Louisiana Tech.
What bet you put in?
No, I put 50 on Boise State.
I would do the same shit. What do you bring out, like 40 something?
Same bet, like 45, I think.
I should have did that bet, man.
I ain't even go up there. I sent Lil.
Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, you supposed to go up there?
I had to go and get in the shower. I was fucking balling. I could not sit in that shit no more.
Really just try to run
I smell like straight sweat.
Get an offense.
I need them to score, man. Here we go. Oh, yeah. No fly zone in the blue. It ain't no fly zone in that blue, bro.
Ain't no fly zone.
No, bro. Yeah, bro. I try to think, bro. Boys, they don't play that shit. Watch this shit. Let's just touch the head up. Listen. First down establishes run. I see what you're doing. Come on, cool.
Hurting his knee last year. He was competing for the starting job, but maybe wasn't 100% healthy yet, or at least not confident in ball.
You're going to hear it in a second. Boys, you still got scored.
From the sideline.
Wow.
Eyes on this. This is interesting.
Oh, yeah, it's like a play right here. Damn. Get the fuck out of it. Bro, let's get the first, bro. Throw the pill. Let's get the ball on. Let's get the ball out.
First two plays, getting up with this line scrimmage and snapping it quickly now. Bachmeier's back in for a third down.
So here we go. We may have a little back and forth with the quarterback position. We'll see. Bachmeier.
You know those small moments.
Third and fourth play.
Yeah, passing. Yeah. So I tell you, Huskers, like, just listen. You gonna hit first down. Watch. Push. He dropped the ball. The fuck? He's not going to the NFL. Get his bum ass up the lineup, man. That was a laser.
Joke for his dream. I want to what? Man.
Outside, you got to come up with those catches. You got to help your young quarterback and struggle a little bit early. You do that by running the ball. You do that by making catches like that.
Yeah, that should have been a first down. Instead, another punt coming up for Boise State. This beat it third punt in the first quarter. And it's another short punt. Tell you what, Joel Velasquez is struggling. And this one takes a very favorable Air Force bounce. And that last sequence back and forth, I was really surprised Air Force didn't go for it. They punted it in the end zone, so you figure, man, they really should have.
We're trying to find our offense, bro. I'm on playbook GG looking.
Like a good decision because their defense gets the ball right back with excellent field position once again. By the way,
I'm tight going. I just be panicking too much. If you patient in that shit, you good. You just like the blitz coming.
I cannot do tight for me. I be scared, bro. First of all, I can't see like when I. That's why I like wide formation because I can see the adjustment better. Like, I can see like, all right, if he man a certain person up. I can see it better. Like you tight formation, bro. Beginning of the year when I was running that bunch tight end shit, bro, I did not know what the fuck was going on. All I saw was a bunch of people moving. Let's go, bro. I just got 5 yards over that, bro. Come on. It is not good.
I trick weak is my. I feel like that's my shit, dog.
Quarterback last week against Colorado threw 2 touchdowns.
touchdowns. He was efficient, but it's the belief of the huddle and the players amongst this Air Force group. They believe in him. They said it's his team. He's got some dog. He has a mentality.
Got some dog.
He don't. I know a dog when I see him. You know what he doing. Hand on the ball all to that another fullback. Oh. That was a wavy ass play they just ran, bro. Oh, no, Boise State looking good today. That was on Lamar Jackson shit.
He threw a laser.
No, he did a triple option.
Dave Remsburg, who's got legit speed coming off a career game. 23 rushes, 146 yards to 1 touchdown. Was the first play of overtime.
Should have took out of this shit.
This is a 10-700
He was really running this nut ass formation, bro. This formation is ass. Whoa. Niggas just playing, bro. He's playing like he got the Cowboys and Madden, bro. He just trolling.
That shit is annoying going against it. It ain't annoying. I feel like you about to get one lucky run. Luckily that boy didn't even get that.
You almost did. You saved yourself. You had bad user?
Wait, when?
You had to run to the left. You had clicked onto the safety and caught him. Yeah, this nigga's running a full house formation, bro. These niggas suck, bro. Should have just took the under.
You didn't want to do that. You should have been mad. You went a different way.
I don't know.
The first 3 games of the season, punches it in for Utah to tie it at 7 apiece. But here comes Matt Fink, who, by the way, had his name in the transfer portal early this spring. He was thinking about transferring to Illinois. He stays, and all he is 8 of 9, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Trojans up 7 in the first.
Please still gonna win this game.
So is Air Force. There's Remsburg, a little more traditional straight-ahead run for the speedster.
This niggas is really just running the same play, bro. This shit like Madden. Can't stop. Let me just keep running.
You're going to see some lead scheme. That's a little lead zone play right there. A little more traditional, as you said.
Wow. Well, Air Force is knocking on the door. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. And I think the Falcons have to be pleased with where things stand. On the road against a top 20 Broncos team with a big, loud crowd here. And yet, we go to quarter number 2. Air Force and Boise, nothing.
Cheesy snacks are the most satisfying combination of crunch with cheese, with their delicious perfection. It's not all about you, cheese. You think I have a mouth? I'm a wheel of cheese. Got a point. Yeah. Cheesy, crunchy satisfaction.
Juice Man cannot beat Trotwood for some reason.
My. How the tables have turned. What tables? Well, you have 2 agents, now I have 2 clients. You met my new homie, Patrick Mahomes. We're friends. What? Is that why we're here? Well, that's why I brought you here. I don't know why he's here.
I play Juice Man. Brian got no rap.
Well played, State Farm. Did we just have a breakthrough?
That's the way I'm feeling.
Okay, great. Good.
Everywhere I look, I see light and shape. And some shapes are just more beautiful than others.
Taking something nice, complicated, and making it simple and effortless.
I'm picking that wild trick. I'm picking that Jags offense, bro.
Yes, please.
How Jackie thinks it's
Heck, I know what I'm doing in the scheme. Shit nice, man. Shit underrated. I gotta think. See, I gotta know, like, alright, if I put a, what's the name? Somebody got that cloud flag on that left side. What do I do? Bench concept. Ohio concept.
whether you do well or not. Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. Maybe that's why most of our clients come from other money managers. Fisher Investments, clearly better money management.
Louis, you've been craving Wingstop's flavor for way too long now.
It's so good to be back.
Back where lemon and pepper get a buttery bath and never felt zustier. Where freshly made just for you chicken learns to fly.
I want to go to the casino today.
Each go to 11.
What the fuck them niggas up?
Every time. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
At Metro, the best deal in wireless just got better.
Who's up for that?
Switch and get 2 lines for just $80 with a full Amazon Prime membership included.
Sounds great.
Plus, now get 2 free Samsung Galaxy A20 phones with huge HD screens.
That's a huge win.
So you can enjoy the biggest shows on the newest device. Metro has the best deal. 2 lines plus 2 free phones for $80 with Amazon Prime included. Only at Metro.
Phillies, Indians, Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN.
Come on, boys. Let's get a stop, man. Let's get a stop, boys. Get a turnover.
Oh, tap in on that drum.
Let's get a turnover, man. You know what they want to do? They just run on the ball. Oh, he ran for a touchdown. On the same play, bro. Catch on to it. You making no adjustment.
I should run monster stack. Monster shit.
Just good. Jake Conkey, who's already missed 2 of those in the early season. He makes this one at Air Force. What a start to the night for them. We're already into the second quarter. But Hammond and his triple option offense.
Look at that holding. Yeah, this shit, you see us? Yeah, see that.
Let's see what the fuck joke running. Maryland ain't on that same shit.
These days we're all stressed. Oh, sister, that's why I'm partnering with Cigna to remind you to go in for your annual checkup. Be open with your doctor about anything you feel, physically and emotionally.
It's Jackson. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players.
Well, it does need to be a vehicle. I need this out of my house. With fair, transparent value for every trade, Enterprise makes it easy.
Coming up, sticking his toes in the mix here and making a nice play defensively.
Fancy Mark, where your son was +1, and the last time there was
On third down, this is Jackson.
This time they're not close. Left to yardage, 2 over, time to spare.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass.
If the days are right, you'll replace it right away for free. And on the big day, you'll look days even. With the Black Tax, it's easy to look your best for every
I want to play that nigga that beat me earlier, dog.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We are in for a good one. On EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Jackson. In It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I do just tell you, attrition does set in for defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first.
Oh, man.
Maybe not so much in the second half, as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, it's Jackson. He's brought down at the 34. All in a gain of 4.
Titans only got one X Factor. That's crazy. So Russell Wilson got escape artist. You can see the blitz, perfect passing accuracy, running out the pocket. Higher chance to invade the first set. You really like that?
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview, so I guess let's just miss that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Cope.
I don't know if it would be fair to say that's been a point of emphasis for the officials, but I think in this era of RPOs, the officiating crews are trying to pay closer attention to that.
Let me correct myself. That wasn't an RPO. That was a called run. Where Bachmeier has the option versus an off-corner throwing the quick out. I believe that was to Hightower.
Something similar negates the good plays. First and 15. Bachmeier gets drilled and throws right there on the sideline. This one a little slower to get up. He does get up. The pass was complete for a nice gain.
That's a great far pass thrower. A young quarterback cannot continue to take this beating and remain effective and take its toll on him.
Let's fucking go, man.
You sound goody.
Penalty. Get 15 yards plus on 2 plays.
I can't overemphasize what a great ball
I'm about to pick the Chiefs.
first down, but back on his feet.
And they've run 14 plays. This is 15 for the scrimmage. He didn't get hit that time. He's taken 8 hits already.
Let's go! Fucking fight, big fella!
Now you show that to your team in film study, and they get fired up. They say, hey, this guy is all in. I like that. They're moving at a lot quicker tempo, and I think that slows down the pass rush as well.
4 for 4 on this drive for Bachmeier. And that one is high. This is what you were talking about.
Dave, this is all about team. You got your darn quarterback in there pushing the dial. You show that tomorrow, and the offensive linemen are going to go crazy.
Everybody here loves this kid.
They might take him out to a sushi dinner again.
The offensive line.
Pussy wasn't on his dick.
Now they come back. They have this
Pussy.
great win in Tallahassee to beat Florida State on the road. The chaos of the storm, and the game got moved. His first career start. But he took a lot of hits in week 1. The offensive line.
Razor! Let's fucking go, man!
Kyle Johnson put the hit on this time. It's 3rd down.
He got guts. This kid's got guts. I don't like the hits he's taken, but he hangs in there.
There's two different points to make. Number one, he is hanging in there. He's bouncing up. The other point that you've been making is for how long can he continue to do that?
And when does it really start to affect him physically and also
I'm bullshit.
He has not converted a third down yet. Bachmeier.
He's due. It's a fucking touchdown. I'm a fucking.
You burnt out.
It's tough, man. 36 yards.
Talking that fucking bullshit about my boy. Talking about this and that, this and that, and that and this. He ain't that good. He ain't this. He ain't this and that. Then he gonna be on his dick. Fuck out of here. That's why I don't fuck with commentators. Fucking Buckmeyer, you know what the fuck he's doing, bro. An NFL quarterback. We're gonna get a fucking interception, man. Fumble, interception. Sack, fumble, come on. Oh, man, 14-7 at halftime. Let's go, man. Fucking Buckmeyer, real deal.
Can't get a game, bruh. What's Pat Mahomes at route count?
I feel like more quarterbacks should have that. Like Aaron Rodgers should have that.
I'm really looking at these. I'm trying to look for a team. I'm using escape artist, though. I need escape artist. I don't need it, but that's gonna make my offense more better.
Why don't you use the Ravens? They got 98 receivers, 98 speed receivers.
Right.
For 97.
I don't know, but everybody else gonna get back. Yeah, I don't really got no running. I can't run the ball with him.
Melvin Gordon. I mean, Mark Gordon. Mark Ingram, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He got armbar.
Shut the fuck up. I'm really looking at these teams, dog. I'm using escape artists. Fuck that. I will never get sacked again. Niggas want to send the blitz and run out the pocket and throw it over. Let's go get the nigga Shine Paul. No fucking lounge match. $20. He's gonna run the ball.
I guess I bet on?
Yes. Bag this shit. I really want to use the Seahawks, bro.
Stop saying, bruh.
I catch myself saying that shit a lot. I don't know why.
Oh, man,
Should I pick the Chiefs? Should I pick the Chiefs and run that? What's the name? That Y out formation. I got Tyreek Hill, Watkins.
Whatever you do, you're not winning.
Hear me out, bro. I got Tyreek Hill, Watkins, the Bull Hartman, 95 speed, and I got Travis Kelce in there. I can audible out to the empty set, bro. Pat Mahomes throw perfect passes cross body, bro. About that.
Pat Mahomes got escape artist?
Escape artist, yeah.
That's crazy. He really do? And Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in this game.
That nigga throw, bro. I'm gonna show you what he got.
Wait,
am I still on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the shit he got. Escape artist, scrambling speed behind the line of scrimmage. Perfect pass accuracy while running outside the pocket. Perfect pass accuracy while throwing in the red zone. Perfect pass accuracy on cross body throws. What's a good offense with them cross bodies, bro? I gotta be in some single back shit and throw some bullshit. I'm gonna pick Oakland. I'm gonna pick Oakland. Why you say that? Why you say why out formation? Probably crazy.
Cause you can't blitz him. You got Tyreek Hill. You gotta worry about him at all moments. You can put Sammy Watkins on him.
Why out? I was thinking that Oakland playbook. I got
Hop in an I form close with Tyreek Hill and what's the name. I can throw bullshit across the body, bro. I was thinking about trips.
Bunch?
No. A bunch going on. I ain't bunch. What else? What else do I got? Only thing, Pat Mahomes only 80 speed. 81. So
it's not working no more, bro. Damn, that's what it is, dog. How is that shit so effective?
Bro, this nigga trying to request a... No, nigga, we playing. No, we ain't folks, man. He took a penalty on my man, bro. He was chalked after that.
He did do that. I forgot about that.
Why y'all's trips probably crazy, bro. New England Y-off trips.
Leggings.
Should I pick Oakland, bro? Hold up.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Damn, dog, I'm really thinking. Why y'all's trips or...
Nah. Good fucking defense.
I'm picking New Orleans playbook. I'm about to get glitchy, bro. No, like Sean, you don't dig it, bro. I'm about to get glitchy, bro. You want to see me get glitchy? Bro, I forgot this. Nah, you want me to tell you what I'm about to do? You want me to let you see it?
No, tell me because I'm about to go and get my dad.
Bro, I'm about to put Tyreek Hill at running back.
No.
I'm about to get glitchy. I'm about to
You're
get
Tyreek.
Tyreek.
You're not gonna be.
I'm about to get him at running back. Oh, I should have picked Oakland playbook,
From
bro.
the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
I can get him at running back.
A few moments ago,
I'm about to run inside zone, quick base, all that. Hey, you gonna be back on the game when you take your pop back? Or you gonna be tired? Keep it in the book.
Guys are ready to do battle.
Hey, bro, I'm off tomorrow. Like, bro, you supposed to be on the lounge with me, bro.
No. I got this bet. Fuck that lounge shit right now.
Bro, you gonna win? Wait, you put 50 on? You gonna win it back on the lounge, bro? That's the thing, bro. If I put this bet in, and if I lose, I'm winning back on the lounge, bro.
Get his ass! Get his ass! Get his ass! Let's go!
They cheating me, man. Like Sean, how you want me to do him? Because how you want me to do him? Talk to me.
Are you playing Sean Pro?
Yeah, bro. The boy took the penalty, right?
Yeah, I don't know fuck with a boy like that.
So how you want me to do him? Like, or you want me to pass you the sticks and you handle him?
I gotta go pick my dad up.
Okay, I wouldn't give you the sticks, nigga. You might be lagging and shit.
I want you.
You gonna hold it down for me? That is gritty, Sean. That is gritty. You know what he want to do, bro. Look, you got the scout for what he already really want to do.
I'm going back.
Damn, bro, I'm gonna miss you, bro. Are you gonna be in the stream still? Like, are you gonna be watching the game?
Boise State School. No, it's about to be halftime. It's about to be halftime. As soon as you go to halftime, look at you. Boise State better go down and score 14-7, and then you know.
I'm tight.
Here we go.
Oh, this is crazy, bro. Look what he running. Look at the scheme he got, bro. See the scheme he got, bro? Wait, Sean, you throwing the mic right now.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Real quick.
A full 3 yards in the wrong
He got Kittle at the receiver on these tight formations. He got route Kim, bro. That's ill. I fuck with that.
Got him with the route Kim, bro. Running tight formations, dog. Got him at receiver. Fuck with that. I really do.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. All right, open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 79 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I fuck with this offense. I really do.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
I might steal that shit. I might steal that. Oh, my God.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
I fuck with that. I might gotta steal that. Oh, and I know I can. Oh, I might gotta steal that. I might gotta steal this. I might gotta steal
touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
I might got to steal that.
This one fielded at the 5. Chiefs. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. We've less than 2 minutes in. Had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Hey, gun. 56, I got you. Check 56. Here we go. Mike 56.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Yellow. Let's go, Woo, ladies. Mike 54. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Motion. Hey, check. Yellow. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man.
Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Motion. Mike's 54.
Now Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, let's get in that hole.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Out of the pistol, here's Hill. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Hey, let's go. Charlie.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And an alley to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes being chased out left. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Catch to the mind, I get a check. In the resolution, you don't know if we don't know if
Yellow. All right, Eddie. Come back. Hey, that QB's traps. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes is going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Mahomes firing complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
At the 4-yard line.
Safety's creeping.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Mike 20.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Point after, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. On the line. Let's get the ball.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end Kelsey. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Mahomes to throw once more. Forced out to his left. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 76 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Check. Wide color. Get this worm on. Check three. Here we go.
Here's McCoy. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Alert 3. Hey, Sunday. Yellow. Watch the eye. Hayward. Shoot. Watch twist.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Hey, go. Mike 20. Blue dog working. Why? Move. Out. Kill. Turn up. Turn up.
To throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
43. Hey, Riblet. Orbit. Mike 20. Let's go.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. complete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Take me out. Here we go. Kill. 65, 65. 56, Mike. Hey, Echo. Heavy on the edges, heavy on the hot.
He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. No game on this defense. No. Hey, gun. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Pick it up.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Here I come again. Undercrush. 12. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Hey, gun. Woo-hoo.
Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Check. Lucky. Yellow. Flare.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Alert! Got you, boy. I got you, boy. Kill.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Wilson to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 56 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And 12 at the 17-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's caught right side, Dixon. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To catch our breath, here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
43! Watch out, 66!
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
At the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
Seven, our score after 1. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
SOS.
3rd
15. 56 is the mic. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Yellow. Switch. I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll have a first down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Room past the 20. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. As he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. In on the stop, Bradley McDougald. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Here we go. Jump. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This for his running back, McCoy. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back, out of the back.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Take four.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Attack. Hey, 43. Check 31. Exit. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Watkins, the intended receiver. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, alert.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Going for the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
56. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 45-yard line.
56 is the Mike. Let's go. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the curl. 56 the Mike. Hey, Ripple check 56.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yellow. 56. Man, that's trash. Check. Crunch. And Ripple crunch. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. Trying to barrel up up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I got one. Mike 56. 15. Big soon, fellas. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Oh, yeah.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He is going to find Hill here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 63 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Being chased out left. And going deep for Hill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Carson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
14, got it. Let's get off the field.
Throwing now is Wilson. Flushed out right. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Wilson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.